Most people say they want more. They want more success, money, and freedom, but their actions don't match it. Because wanting something isn't enough. Everyone wants results. Very few people are willing to become obsessed. And that's the difference. You can either treat your goals like a hobby, or you can treat them like something that actually matters. Today, we're talking about one simple truth: get obsessed or stay average. Being average doesn't come from lack of talent, it comes from inconsistency. Doing something when you feel like it, stopping when it gets difficult, or even putting in just enough effort to feel productive, but not enough to actually improve. That's how most people operate. And that's why most people stay in the same place. The people who stand out aren't always the most talented, they're the most focused. They think about what they're building constantly, and they show up even when they don't feel like it. That level of focus looks extreme from the outside, but that's what creates separation. That's what makes the difference noticeable. As you know, motivation comes and goes. Some days you feel like working, most days you don't. If you rely on motivation, you'll always be inconsistent. Obsession is different. It doesn't depend on how you feel, it's a mindset. You show up because it matters to you, not because you feel like it. There's always a trade off. If you want to be great at something, you have to give up something else. For example, you could give up time and comfort. Most people aren't willing to make that trade. They want results without changing anything. But that's not how it works. Obsession isn't balanced. It's not always fun. Sometimes it just feels repetitive and isolating. But that's just part of it. The results people admire later come from the parts no one sees. Of course, this doesn't mean your whole life has to be unbalanced forever, but in the beginning, you need intensity and focus, because that's what builds momentum. Once you've built something, you can adjust, but at the start, average effort won't get you anywhere. Everyone wants to be successful, but not everyone is willing to go all in. That's why most people stay where they are, not because they can't do more, but because they don't commit fully. So you have a choice. Either you stay comfortable or you decide that what you're doing actually matters and you go all in. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.